Namaste, my friends. I'm Donnell Gregston, and today we're going to do a different type of yin sequence, and it's something that you might reference back to from time to time, but it's just a little sequence for head tension. And we're going to start by doing just a little bit of a scan of our body. So, what I would like for you to do is lie down onto your backs and just want you to start noticing your breath. And as you're breathing, are you noticing anything that's coming up without judgment? Just what's going on with your body today? Where are the areas of yum? Where are the areas of yuck? What did you bring to the mat with you? Did you sleep well last night? Have you eaten? Do you feel sore, tight, stuck anywhere? Are there places that feel energetic, relaxed, and happy? Or maybe happy? Just catalog this mentally to understand how your body's current state might affect your practice today. And then let's begin to direct our breath and awareness to areas of pain and discomfort and celebrating the ease in other areas. Let's take another few moments here to just deeply breathe in and out. Pulling those knees into your chest and rock yourself up to a seated position. Bring your hands down by your side and let's move into Sukhasana, which is easy pose. And I want you to sweep your arms up, breathing in, and exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. We're going to work on shoelace as our first pose today. And this targets our gallbladder meridian. So what I want you to do is, we're already in Sukhasana, so I want you to bring your right leg on the bottom and your left leg over top. So we're going to be stacking those legs on top of one another, and try to stack your knees as much as possible. Remember, if you have a big gap in between there, you can use a blanket, something like that, to buffer the space in between your knees. Then I want you to start wiggling your feet away from your hips. If this is too intense for your knees, you can always straighten out that bottom leg. And then I just want you to close your eyes once you find your position. And I want you to start with your head at the center. And we're going to just take our right ear down towards our right shoulder. And then back to left ear, left shoulder. Maybe dropping that chin down onto the chest and then rolling it over right onto right shoulder. Maybe making half a roll, coming back over. Bring your head back to the center. And we're going to interlace our hands behind our head, drawing our elbows towards one another. And let the weight of your arms provide traction for your cervical spine as you allow your head to drop. Releasing those hands, gently bring your head back to the center. And then we're going to come into a counter pose that we call deer pose. So I want you to keep your right leg bent. Wait, make sure. Yeah. And then we're going to bend that left leg back almost 90 degrees. And then we're going to twist over to the right shoulder. Look over our right shoulder. Awesome. Okay, we're going to move into shoelace on the other side. So your left leg should be on bottom, and we're going to stack that right leg on top. And we're going to begin holding this here, moving those heels away from us, bringing our hands down beside our hips, and finding that edge. Going back to those neck stretches. Something that's really, really nice for a headache is peppermint oil and copaiba. So if you happen to have a headache at some point, you can always do this practice and just put that around the base of your skull, especially if it's tension, and come back and do this practice. It's very nice. Start doing your half neck rolls. And bring your head back to the center. Interlace those fingers behind your skull, and we're going to draw our elbows towards one another and let the weight of our arms provide that traction for our cervical spine again, allowing our head to drop. Coming back to the center, and let's repeat deer pose on the other side. So we had our right leg in front last time, so let's put that right leg behind us, left leg is in front, and then we're going to twist to the left side and look over that left shoulder. Okay, we're going to untwist there, and we're going to move back to where our right leg is on the bottom, left leg is crossing over, and we're going to move into a little arm stretch as well. So what I want you to do is you're going to either when we get into this position, you may want some blocks because you may be folding over and resting your elbows onto blocks, or you can just sit straight up and do this. So I want you to take your arms out long, and we've got our right leg on bottom. So let's take that right arm on bottom. We're going to do the Kali Mudra, and that's just where you interlace all your fingers except for your index fingers. So if that's not available to you right now, it's just something that you can work towards in the near future. But we're directing our fingers to the sky. Allow your chest and head to drop between your arms and soften. And if you want to bring those elbows down onto that block, you're more than welcome to. Rising back up, we're going to untwist our legs, and we're going to just move right into the other side. So bring that left leg over the right leg, last time in the shoelace pose, keeping your blocks in front of you. Take that left arm underneath, and then we're going to clasp those fingers together, leaving our index pointed to the sky, and bring those elbows onto those blocks. And then coming up out of this, we're going to move into straddle pose. So you're going to take your arms out long and just kind of move them around a little bit. Untwist your legs, pull them out in front of you, and just move them up and down. And then we're going to take our legs out long, out wide. This fold, straddle pose fold works with our urinary bladder meridian. And we're going to do a little bit of twisting to each side, and that's going to target our gallbladder meridian. So to move into straddle, start seated. Our legs are open as far as they can go. You can sit on a blanket if necessary to achieve that anterior forward pelvic tilt. And we're just going to fold forward and hold. You can use blocks here if you want to. And then we're going to move into a twist here in just a few moments. Okay, I want you to sit your torso back up, and I want you to take your right arm and bring it down onto your right thigh. If you can stretch further down, wrapping your right hand around your right foot, that's fine. Bring your left hand behind your skull, bending that elbow, and I just want you to lean over towards that right leg. This is revolved Janusarasana. Nice. And then let's release and just take that left hand down onto that left leg. Bring that right arm behind your head, and you're looking down towards that right leg, down past underneath your armpit. Coming up out of this, just pull your knees into your chest and rock a little bit and rock up and down on that spine. And then we're just going to come down onto our backs and find our resting pose of Shavasana. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale, relaxing your body, pulling your knees back